YouTube. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Fizz with a great one. So check this out, man. This past weekend, WWE 2K had released the WrestleMania pack, and that came with Night 1 and Night 2 for WrestleMania. So, of course, I was going to be really quick to download this because I actually went to WrestleMania 42 with No Limit this year, and we actually went last year as well. But let me get my mind off that. I just want to talk about the inaccuracies of this arena, this stadium, because it's in both. And number one, Number one, we have to talk about the scaling issue that WWE has. Now, anyone who knows and plays this game, you can do this feature that kind of like makes things look a little bit more in depth when it comes to positioning when you hold circle. Um, First off, these niggas just essentially added bleachers to this stage. Now, if you're familiar with how this looked on television, this it looks similar but not the same. The problem is this ramp is not on a raised enough platform for the crowd to be positioned where they are. This is just incorrect. Anyone who also remembers WrestleMania 39, the ramp was literally as high as one of the Tony Hawk games. That was correct because that's how it actually looked in person. But going to this WrestleMania, I can tell you that this ramp is supposed to be up to here. I would say up to where this guy's ankle is, right? And actually, no. We're supposed to be up here. If you raise this or just lower the crowd setting, they wanted to add an emphasis that the crowd was damn near right next to the ramp, which is cool from time to time, but they don't do this any other time when it's actually required, like for Saturday night's main event, right? But the scaling issue is that they didn't push this back enough, far enough, for you to be able to fit all of this here. Because even in gameplay, which let me resume real quick, in gameplay, look at this. They added that camera so that you can see the environment that you're participating in. And the problem is with all of this, this is a massive stage, right? It's not as big as WrestleMania 23 or hell, WrestleMania 25 for that matter, but even in the last 2K24, you were able to see WrestleMania 25 stage very easily, and that's a very high stage. Same thing with WrestleMania 17 and 2K24. I don't know why that's not in the game, but it's just wrong. Like I just cannot stand for that. And then on top of that, what I've also realized was last year in the game, they actually had the corners that were on the side of these two screens at Allegiant Stadium. They added those corners in the game last year for the WrestleMania 41 arena, and it's not here for this one. And it just really makes you wonder, like, if you can't license a stadium, because as you can see, they added it for this one up here. These are the corners that they had on the screens in the last game, as it was in real life. These two corners here, right? Because obviously it's not literally Allegiant Stadium, but it's as close as it can be. Same thing with the graphics here. These graphics are wrong. While the majority of this is right, they had a WrestleMania Vegas logo falling off of the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, right here. And I only know that because I remember sitting at WrestleMania wondering. I was like, dude, I can't wait to see how this looks in the game because it essentially is WrestleMania 17, but a modern version. And I was like, there's no way they can mess up a modern version WrestleMania 17. I think this stage is really nice. It's really cool. It's not as innovative as last year. I really enjoyed the casino vibe that they had with the hotel above. I thought that was really dope. But yeah, they just get this wrong. This environment does look good. I do remember last year they messed up on the graphics that were on these televisions right here. I don't know if this is the one that they had down here. I'm gonna have to check on that. It's not like they're gonna change it if it is wrong, but they did get the barricade graphics right on this one. But it's just like looking at this, it's like it's right, but it's so wrong. And the fact that I can't see the majority of this while I'm wrestling is annoying because I wouldn't be able to see the whole thing regardless, but if it was pushed back a little bit more, I would be able to see a little bit of the environment. And last but not least, what's the most annoying thing about this whole pack here when it comes to these arenas, the environments are just not realistic. Well, it's not realistic, it's just not accurate. So this is for night one. They always say that they're gonna have a day version and a night version, and it only comes with whatever version that they give you. This is the same time that they gave us last. Well, it's not the same time that they gave us last year. Last year they actually gave us a day version of day one with no nighttime variant. Same thing with night 2, they gave us a nighttime variant with no day variant. This one is not too bad because this is low-key as dark as it looked during the main event. However, there's no day version of night 1, which is annoying because if you were watching this pay-per-view or if you were there like No Limit and I, you remember it was bright as shit in that stadium. So it's just really annoying. I honestly wonder why they can never get certain things right. Everything else does look pretty good. I noticed the crowd bunching. It seems like they kind of put more people in the crowd for some strange reason. Well, not some strange reason, but for interesting measure. You might as well, if you're not gonna have any crowd fighting, like you might as well just pack this bitch out the way that it was actually packed out. Like, there's no real reason why you have this square space here. Like, it's not like they actually looked at Allegiant's flooring spacing and they added the stuff that was actually on the floor. So because it's a video game, you might as well just have it look packed out as you possibly can. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today, guys. It's just really annoying. I love environments. I love new arenas, especially stages, because we don't get a variety of that in today's WWE, unfortunately. So whenever they have something new, like I'm all up on it. I'm all on top of it. I just want to see what it looks like. And from the TV, from the hard cam view, this is correct. This looks like I'm watching WrestleMania 42. But when it comes to certain logistics that they had 4 months to perfect, it just really makes me wonder what's the problem. Why couldn't they do certain things right? And now that I think about it, maybe the reason why they weren't able to have the falling W off of the Statue of Liberty is because maybe the Statue of Liberty is something that would have to get licensed as well. I'm not too sure. But I don't know. I'm just not really able to buy that. But all in all, I'm happy that they do have this here. I was just excited to see how it looked since I went to the event, and I was just running back a few matches. As you can see in this ring, I was running Gunther versus Seth Rollins. So I'm going to get back to this match before I call it a night, guys. It's been your boy Fizz with a great one. If you got to this point in the video, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, bro.